So tell us about your yeast.
My yeast, what can I tell you about it? It's very, very simple to tell you the tale of my yeast because I don't have any. I don't use any purchased yeast on it. I certainly do have yeast. All of my fermentations, even in my white wines, are done using the indigenous yeast or the wild yeast. I obviously have a very healthy mixed population of those on the berries themselves. I have no problems with my fermentation. If you start with well-balanced grapes that have got enough nutrients in them in the first place, you don't need to go adding any nutrients for them. So none of my ferments have ever had any added nutrients. My experience with yeast is from my old days at craft making Vegemite. Vegemite is autolysed yeast, concentrated extract of autolysed yeast. So I've got some experience in handling yeasts and knowing how a yeast cell survives and lives. Maybe that's helped, but really I don't think so. I think yeasts have their own mind and do their own thing, and as long as they've got the basic food in which they can derive their energy from, they'll happily survive in many environments and a wide range of sugars and acidities. And so I love the concept of not adding pure culture single species yeast. I like the idea of a mixed culture of native yeast from the vineyard. I'm a purist at heart in everything I do, and so if you don't have to buy it or you don't have to add it, why do it? Sort of a simple philosophy. I also believe that some corporate winemakers are being paid to make the wine. Have to be seen to be busy all the time. I'm a lazy winemaker. Take the easy way out and do as little as possible. Do as little as possible to maximise in my wine the expression of the place.
So that using the local yeast really helps to give the wine more expression.
It's a philosophical point as well as anything else, as much as a practical point, and that is that I like the idea of why introduce something else from outside if it can happen locally with the local ones. And I think with a mixed culture of yeasts from the vineyard, you end up with more complexity in the wine anyhow. Pure culture yeast, a single species, can, to me, not give a true expression of the place. The place is not only the soil and the sun shining on the vine leaves and the rainfall falling on the soil and the vines taking it up, but it's also the full expression of the place. And if the yeasts are native to that area, that place, that is still part of terroir. I've got the luxury of having established my own place, doing it my own way, and fortunately, my customers like that. It would be a shame if I did everything my own way and it ended up as crap wine that didn't have a market. But fortunately, my philosophy, I think, seems to have hit the mark in that, it gives a fuller expression of the place, rather than as a winemaker doing too much. And every time you do something, you lose something as far as I'm concerned.